Welcome to the Whimsy Wellness Potion Parlor. Today we're making sunshine tea. Place your tea bags in a jar. Add your sweetener. Put in your favorite filtered water. Then put it in direct sunlight. You'll have your finished sun tea in about 2 hours. Thanks for stopping by. Until next time.
It's not possible. Ancient runes on the same time as divination. You have to be in 2 classes at once.
Don't be silly, Ronald. How could anyone be in 2 classes at once?
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
As a forager, I absolutely adore this time of year in autumn. Everything is coming out and abundance is all around. I have found a park behind my parents' house that is a community garden of sorts, and I was stopped 5 times by dog walkers today asking what I was collecting and what I was doing, and so I gleefully told them all my ideas for the recipes that I was going to make using the rowan berries and crab apples that were growing in this park. I was really surprised that not many people knew what crab apples were. A few people told me they thought I was picking cherries instead of crab apples, but when I explained to them what they were surprised and didn't realize they grew so small. Crab apples are kind of wild apples. It's how apples would have grown naturally instead of the cultivated varieties we use in day-to-day lives. They're a little more sour, a little bit more tart than normal apples, quote unquote, but I love them so much, and they pair so beautifully with rowan berries, and this spiced jelly just encapsulates the flavor beautifully.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, what are we making?
Did you just get my face? I'm making
Caesar dressing?
No, not a Caesar dressing. I never said that. I'm just making a dressing, but I'm going to use, which is a mackerel. But I got this in Italy. It's like a mackerel fish.
Okay.
Scombro. I'm not in here. I'm going to use all of this oil that's in the can. Okay. I have my cleaned arugula. About a 1/2 cup of olives that I had in olive oil. I'm going to add in hearts of palm. Some pickled,
Homemade pickled onions.
onions. Yeah. Just going to put those in there. I never really put them in my salad before, but I'm going to try that right
Oh
now.
my god, it's the best in salad. I love pickled onions.
I'm doing a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, garlic powder, red pepper flakes, a cup of olive oil, tablespoons of apple cider vinegar.
4 tablespoons.
I'm going to just cut this up with my scissor because that's how I like to cut my salad. It's just easy for me and very quick.
We just tasted it,
Some pepper.
so
And
we're
I'm
adding
going
a little bit more salt and pepper. Not too much salt though.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
We have some soft boiled eggs. I'm going to put that on top of each salad. And then your soft boiled egg on top, some pepper, some salt, and you're done. Really good. Okay. Hi guys, how are you tonight? I am making summer cobbler. It's like fruit cobbler. I've been making it for years. And it's one of Louisa's favorites.
It's actually like my favorite.
She had to change the lighting around here. She thinks that we're in like a movie or something.
Guys,
Anyway.
guys, wait. Let me know.
Wait.
No. Let me know in the comments. Does this lighting look better? I think it does.
Because we need to see more. More of
Yep.
what I tried to hide.
Yep.
Anyway, all right, guys.
They're gonna love the
we're going
upgrade.
to put 8 tablespoons of butter into this thing, into like a Pyrex dish, into the oven, 375 until it's melted. When it's melted, you take it out, and then I'll tell you what we do. In this bowl, we're gonna put 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of milk. I used to do 1 cup of sugar, but now I'm trying to lessen the sugar. So now I'm gonna do probably 3/4 of a cup, okay? 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. Mix this up, make it get all together. Once your butter is melted, we're gonna add this on top like this. That was everything that we added in that bowl. Nice, make sure it's all together, mixed up. I know you wanna mix this, but you can't. Try not to mix it. We're gonna do 3 cups of...
How do you know they want to mix it? No one said that.
Because look at it. Wouldn't you wanna mix that? Wouldn't you be like, why is the butter on the side like that? You can't mix it. I'm going to put in 3 cups of any kind of fruit you have. I like to use frozen. I mean, you can use, you know, fresh too, you can, but this is just a little easier for me right now. You're gonna just pour it on top. Remember, you don't mix it. You just pour it like that. Like scatter it. And you just place your fruit around it. Do not mix. You're gonna put it into the oven, 375 for about 45 minutes, but keep an eye on it. I'm doing 1 more cup because you need 3 cups of fruit. It's gonna be
I am not kidding when I say
tomorrow.
this is the best dessert
And
you
look
will
how-
ever eat. And it's like mad easy.
So that's what it looks like, okay? Remember, do not mix it, and it goes into the oven. Okay guys, so the cake is out, and that's what it looks like. So it was about 45 minutes.
The best cake you will ever eat. Happy birthday to
Pignoli?
Okay, even though the video is not about the
You
pignoli
have to
cake,
try Daddy's
I'm gonna
birthday
try the
cake.
pignoli cake.
I'm gonna try it, by the way.
It came out good?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Good.
Excellent.
Well, it's good.
Good.
Yeah, it's great.
Yep.
All right, guys, this is my slice. I did get quite a few blueberries in mine.
Oh, dude.
You're in bad luck.
I'm in business now.
Yeah.
You guys don't even understand. You don't understand.
I don't want this. I don't want that's big. Half
You don't
of that.
understand.
Get that.
Hit it.
Half of that.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I thought that I gave
No, right there, use that plate, use that plate. Use that.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Gigi, you cannot have any.
There you go.
Here. You can have some vanilla ice cream.
You're having this whole thing. I'm not cutting this. It'll fall apart. Okay?
That's fire.
With a little ice cream.
Oh my god. What do you think of it, John?
I think it's decent.
John, it's literally everybody's
You think
favorite
it's
cake. Do you know
decent?
that? Do you know it's like the
Ben,
whole
what do you
family,
think?
like Jacqueline,
Yes,
and
as
Nonna, Nonu, they all love it.
Yeah, I'd say.
Dude,
When it gets to too much
what kind of
fruit,
fork is this?
doesn't jive with me.
All right, so then I'll do it with us.
Blueberries that I ate all those blueberries that were in that container.
Look at that, I did.
I ate every
And I'm
not say.
Ow! So it was... To you now.
Not
do you want
Chi-Chi
cake?
inserting herself.
John, do you want...
Today, for a simple treat after a long week, we're making a single serving of chocolate chip cookies, and 2 cookies is indeed a single serving by my definition, so let me show you guys how to make them. Begin by mixing together your salted melted butter, your dark brown sugar, and white sugar, mixed until fully incorporated and smooth, and then you're going to add in your small egg yolk as well as your vanilla extract, stirring again until creamy. Now we're going to add in all of our dry ingredients. There's no need to dirty another bowl, so we're just going to throw everything right in. Mix just a bit, and then we're going to throw in all of our chocolate, and we're going to fold in everything completely, but make sure not to overmix because that can change the texture of our cookies. Divide your dough into 2 equal portions. Mine each weighed 113 grams each, but if you want to make one super large cookie, go right ahead. You just might need a little bit more baking time. And finally, we're going to bake at 350 for about 12 to 14 minutes. Fresh out of the oven, we're going to finish with some flaky salt, and we're done.
Hi guys, again, I'm on to my second cookie. A lot going on the entire day, but I'm going to make these orange log cookies. So we're going to start off with 3/4 of a cup of sugar and 1 cup of butter softened. Now in this bowl we have 3 1/4 cup of flour and 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to gradually add this in to the butter with the sugar. Before I put the flour in here with the butter and the sugar, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna do my 2 eggs with my vanilla, and then we're gonna gradually add the flour in. You're gonna wanna get about a cup and a half of pecans to set aside, because you're gonna dip the log of the cookie in chocolate, and then you're gonna put it with the pecan. We're going to grate some orange peel, the zest of that orange. Yeah, I think that's good. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're gonna mix that up again. Gradually, we're gonna add in our flour, nice and slow. Okay, guys, whoa. So now it's all mixed together. Guys, you see my boys here. This is my boy. He's here from school, and I had to just go make the cookies, a lot of cookies. I just don't know what to make first. But one of my, Vinny was asking me for cookies for like 2 days now, so it's for both of them. Oh my God, you started already. Holy shit. Okay, guys, so here's the dough. Nice. We are going to just put this in a little bit of saran wrap, and I just want to put it in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes. Okay, guys, so sorry I didn't exactly do it that night, so it's the day after. And we are going to put these log-shaped cookies onto an ungreased cookie sheet or with parchment paper, 350 for about 14 minutes. So you're gonna roll them into about 3 inches and maybe a ½ inch thick. So you first roll them in a ball about 1 inch, and then you, on a dish, you just roll it out to what looks like that. So we'll see. This is what they will look like when they are out. You put them on a cookie sheet, on a rack, and you let them cool off, and then you're going to dip them in chocolate that you will melt in a pot, and then into pecans that are chopped. Have a bowl ready of chopped pecans and some hot melted chocolate chips. Okay, guys, so once they're cooled off, you're gonna dip it right into the chocolate, like that. However long and high up you want it. And then you're gonna dip it right inside there. And then you're gonna lay them out. And you continue. Okay, guys, so this is what they'll look like. Best thing is not to dip them in the chocolate and then dip them into the pecans. I think you should sprinkle the pecans on. It's just a lot better that way.
Something I crave all the time, regardless of the weather, is my loaded potato gnocchi soup. I'll show you how to make it. To a large pot over medium heat, add some butter. For a mirepoix, I'm using celery, carrot, onion, shallots, and garlic. Season with some salt and pepper. Cook until translucent. In the meantime, start cooking some prosciutto in the oven. Grab a wheel of Boursin, and then this is going to kind of act like our roux. So break it up and fully coat all the vegetables. Add some cayenne, fresh or dry, thyme and rosemary, and mix. To get the soup nice and creamy, start to slowly incorporate the broth while mixing. Bring it to a light simmer or boil, then add the gnocchi. Cook for about 10 to 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. When you're ready to serve, grab yourself a bowl, load it up with some soup. I like to garnish with a big scoop of sour cream, freshly grated cheese of your choice, some of that crispy prosciutto, and green onions or chives with some freshly cracked pepper. You can't go wrong. Or add your other favorite potato toppings. Whatever you do, enjoy!